What's up, everybody? It's the MMA Forecast, and today I'll be doing a UFC recap of UFC 324, Gaethje versus Pimblett. I will go through the entire card, give my thoughts on the card, also matchmake for the top fights. So let's kind of go through the card here. I watched the whole thing, so I got a pretty good idea of what happened on each bout. Ty Miller, I think, his UFC debut. Months away against Adam Fuget. Ty Miller looked really good hands, just piecing up Fuget. Buzzer beater, 1 second left in the round, KOs, ref stops it. Very impressive win by Ty Miller. See what he does next. Fuget might be working at McDonald's next, not sure. But then this nuisance, Josh Hokett versus Denzel Freeman. Hokett could actually be a problem. You know, I hate when he talks. He could actually be a problem in heavyweight just because Hokett of his like cardio and paces, and all the heavyweights usually just fat and just get tired right away. So it's pretty much what you just kind of drowned Freeman. Round one KO, 1 second left. He was dead. It was a weird stoppage by middle finger, pretty rare, but I think he was dead in the second round. I think it was probably just only going to get worse for Freeman. So big win for Josh Hokett. Performance of the night too. Pretty impressive win. Pretty surprising. His KO prop was plus 275 for Hokett. So that's pretty surprising. That's been a nice hit. Vion, Alex Perez, Charles Johnson. This one hurt. Final leg, my parlay had Charles Johnson. And he just got like hit with something. I forget what. He got hit with something. And then just like was just running around the cage. He just couldn't get back. And then Perez ended up finishing him. KO. Perez needed a big win. He haven't had a win in a while. He missed weight, of course. If he can figure out his weight, he could be a problem at flyweight. Okay, Nikita Krylov is Mostaz Bukassis. I don't know. Probably fucking butchered that sheet. I had Bukassis in this because I've seen Krylov get chinned so many times, but I don't know if Bukassis just doesn't. This is what I was saying. I was like, Bukassis doesn't hit hard enough, or Krylov's chin is magically back. I'm gonna lean that Bukassis doesn't hit as hard, maybe, but Krylov looked pretty good. Using his footwork, did wrestling. Bukassis never really. He landed some good shots, but never did anything to hurt Krylov, and Krylov wasn't getting comfortable in there. And never thought he was in trouble at all. So that one sucked. I think I hit one parlay the whole night, so that was a tough one, but big one for Nikita Krylov at the Bagote versus Andrei Poliev. This one started off with I think he clipped Puliev, might have hurt him a bit. And then after that, you can really tell how raw Gaethje is. He only really has seems like he leans on his right hook a lot. He was swinging that right hook a lot, and just like Puliev was just moving out of the way. Now, obviously, he has that power and stuff, but I feel like he's got to work on his long-range weapons. Working on jab, fucking kicking, maybe. I didn't think he kicked that much, like, at all. Kind of just, he was, like, trying to walk him down. He has that boxing heavy stance and trying to rip. He needs a little more technique. He's still pretty raw. He's young, so probably a good learning curve for Gaethje, I think, as you pronounce his name. But man, pretty good for Puliev, man. He survived. This one is a snoozer. It's crazy. Umar was minus 1,400 though. That's actually insane. Against Davison Figueiredo, Umar did his thing, man. Just wrestled. Figueiredo did nothing, and that's pretty much all that happened in the fight. Pretty bad fight. On to the main card. Gene Silva versus Arnold Allen. Allen, lad. He fucking Cormier thought Arnold Allen was Canadian. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Are you kidding me, bro? So Gene Silva, it was a pretty good fight. Very good fight, actually. I thought this would be a little. I picked Arnold underdog because I thought there was some value there, and he hasn't fought in a while, and people don't really think he's very good, but he's actually very good featherweight. But Gene Silva, he takes a while to get going. I think he lost the first round, but 1, 2, and 3. Thought it was pretty clear. I think what was the most clear round? Maybe round 3. I don't think Arnold did anything. I don't think Arnold did anything in round 3, to be honest. And I was scored, and I was like, Did he do anything in round 3? 3 takedowns, 20 strikes, bro. I feel like these strikes are so inflated. No, big win for Gene Silva. Bounced back after getting KO'd by Diego Lopez. Telly Silva versus Rose Namajunas. I thought Rose won the fight, and I had Telly Silva money line, and I was like, oh, it's over. I lost. Somehow Telly Silva won. That was a really, really bad fight. That was a stinker. Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Derek Lewis. This was a classic Derek Lewis, just like going out absolutely sick. And he was looking like he was like 75 out there. That's how you beat Lewis. You just stay patient, jab him a few times, just watch him miss. Just get him frustrated, and then just, what do you even hit him with? A jab? Put him down, just ground and pound, no diddy, and just finished him. Pretty easy win for Cortez Acosta, to be honest. That was a light work for him. I wonder if Derek Lewis gets on the. He probably will get on the White House card. I think he will. Maybe prelims or some shit. Probably just another gets an old heavyweight to make it fun. Moving on to Sugar Shane O'Malley versus Song Yadong. Sugar Shane is back at the win column. I thought he won rounds 1 and 3. I thought round 3 was the most clear. I think I'm gonna go back and watch round 1. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Round 1, because I think that was the second figure. Round 2 was Song. Song had him down most of the round. O'Malley really started going in round 3 though. He was touching him up, using his skills and stuff. So that was cool to see. Big win for Sugar Sean. So I heard on Twitter that Merab is getting the rematch versus Peter, which I think is very fair. Merab definitely deserves a rematch if O'Malley got a rematch. So I think that fight, I'm not sure when that fight will happen. That won't be a White House fight, will it? That could be like in April, maybe. So that's kind of interesting. I don't think Sean and Peter will fight on the White House. I think it might be Sean and Corey next. So that's what I'm gonna pick. I think Corey and Sean might fight at the White House. I think that's gonna be the next fight for Sean. Because I think Rob and Peter, they'll fight at least in like 2 or 3 months, I think. Unless they fight in the White House. I'm not sure. But I think Sean's next opponent, I don't think he's going to sit back and wait a year. I feel like he wants the extra money for Corey, and I think the UFC will do that because that'll be a sick fight. So I think Corey and Sean is next favorite song. For Song Yadonger, who could he fight? Let's check out the rankings here. Song Yadong. A new rankings came up today, so I tried to delay the video. Give him aim Zahabi. Just let him beat up Zahabi. The poor Canadian. My fellow Canadian. Just let him beat him up. I think that's probably the next fight. I don't know. Unless Ayman Umar. Who's Umar going to fight right now? There's no way they're going to give Umar O'Malley. He already fought Corey. It could be Song versus... I don't know. This is a fucking mess, this division. I'd go Zahabi versus Umar next. Umar's like the worst matchup for everyone. Just like, you can't beat the guy. Okay, Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett, lad. Scouses don't get knocked out, lad. Got a horrible impression, but I had Paddy Pimblett here, and even though it was a sick fight of the night, the round 1, I was like, Topuria is killing either of these guys. Like, this is bad, man. Like, I don't know if they just fought like that because they didn't feel much danger in the other guy, but this was some bad fight IQ, bro. That's what I was thinking. I was like laughing. I was like, there's no way this is a championship fight, especially in lightweight, like the best division in UFC. When was Paddy's first? Paddy shot a takedown round 1. That's cap. I didn't see any takedown round 1. Like, I don't think Paddy shot a takedown until like round 3, which I was very surprised. I thought 2 minutes into the fight, minute 30 into the fight, he'd shoot a takedown. Even if you don't get it, you could put that in Justin's head that you're trying to get a takedown, where like you could feint it now, and maybe he goes touch his legs and you hit him with a hook, a jab or something, but he didn't do the takedown at all, which I was very surprised at. Like, Patty's got a bit of ego, and he said he's going to stand up and fight Justin all week, and he did that and paid for it. He got his ass fucking beat up, man. Beat up. Gaethje, too, though. Gaethje was, like, throwing recklessly, too. Like, he was swinging, and, like, Patty be not even there. Pretty low level for a main event, but I think there's no better scenario for Paramount, honestly. This to be the first main event. Definitely brought in a lot of eyes. I think they had like 5.4 million viewers during this fight, and obviously people were loving this fight. The casual audience probably loved this shit. Not very high technique though, and Topuria is probably watching this fight laughing. He was probably laughing watching this because he's probably gonna KO Gaethje in round one. I don't know how it makes it outside round one. Gaethje's got to totally change his style. You cannot fight that recklessly against Silly Topuria. He'll literally take your head off. So, yeah, so I think Gaethje, Gaethje Topuria next. Probably White House, I guess. I don't know. I don't know about the dude. The more I think about the White House, the more I'm like, should I be that excited for the White House, bro? Like, it's gonna be a sick event, but bro, the other events are gonna pay for it. Like, the first, like, the 2 months before and 2 months after, like, the fights are gonna be meh. That's the thing about stacking one card. That's what happens. And especially if they have, like, 7 or 6 title fights, it's like, bro, what? It's gonna be like a 10-hour event. So I don't know. I'm still pretty excited for it, but I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna go now. I'm get a little more details on the card. I get a little more excited, but so Gaethje, Ilya, I'm not sure when. For Patty, who should Patty fight? Just give him Sarukian. Honestly, give him Sarukian. Fuck it. Throw him right back in the fire. But there's Connor looming for the White House. Dude, Connor, Patty. I think they should. I feel like that would be an insane fight. Connor, Patty. I feel like that's a massive fight. I feel like they might do that. Connor, Patty. I'm gonna do Connor, Patty. I'm gonna do 2 here. Okay, give me 2 chances here. Okay, I'm gonna do Connor, Patty, or it's gonna be Patty Sarukian. That'll be a sick main event. They're going to London in March. I know it's way too soon for Patty, but that would have been a sick fight for the main event. There, they both fucking hate each other. That's all I got for my recap there. Not a great night betting, but we'll bounce back 325. I'll come out with a preview video in the next couple days. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Comment your thoughts on the card. Would you rate it out of 10? And that's all.